Have you been watching any more of Hell's Paradise?
Yes, actually.
Yeah.
It's
I
still
will
meh.
say,
It's still eh, but I enjoy watching it. Like
I
it's a
honestly,
fun watch.
I will give it a little bit more than an eh.
Me too. I don't.
Hmm.
But then I feel like I'm a bad judge because I've never thought it was eh. Like
That's
I've
fair.
always thought it was good. So
Well,
I feel like I'm
well,
not a
just
good
know
person to.
my outlook on it has changed
Hmm.
because of the most recent episodes. It's cool. Like I like the fight scenes. I think that's really cool. I like I enjoy how different each character is and like
Yeah.
how they deal with situations differently.
Like all the characters are like vastly like they're all their own weird little archetypes, but they're fun to
Yeah.
interact with. Yeah.
Hmm.
The fucking Tenson, bro.
Oh yeah.
Hey man, they are until they aren't. I don't know if you've caught up to I guess what the most recent episode is, but
Oh
hey
yeah.
man, these
But
these these warriors be putting in work.
no.
Oh, I know what you got to. Okay, I haven't watched the most recent episodes, but I know that
Yeah,
they've started.
these warriors putting in work, and now that they can see, now that they got sight,
that
oh
that that
man,
site. Yeah.
yeah, that sight,
Uh-huh.
oh baby, especially rough boy around the edges with the sharp teeth.
Oh, he's mad. He's fucking eating them
Yo,
and gaining their powers. I'm like, what
yeah,
the
this
fuck?
man. That's what
Yeah.
I'm saying. That's why I said every archetype of like character is different. Like they all
Yeah.
handle the situations differently. This dude was like, I'm hungry, nom nom, and that's how he got his powers. And then like the MC, he got he can now like see and things like that. So it's and he's starting to learn. Bro, that last move he did, I don't know if you saw.
Which one was it?
It was the one where he I think he essentially blew old boy away, right? Like he saw everything and he finally learned what the difference between like strong and weak is and
Oh yeah, yeah,
soft and hard.
yeah.
And he was dodging everything and then he went up the boys and like oh my just do like that shit was amazing. I was like, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Glad.
Actually, it's interesting that it seems like this whole shit is like man-made.
It
There's
is,
like a
yeah,
guy who
supposedly
made all of this
man-made.
shit.
Yeah.
I'm like, interesting.
Yeah,
Hmm.
like essentially they were it's they're scientists almost.
Yeah.
They were doing experimentation.
Science is just magic explained.
Right. There you go.
I sort of, kind of, I'm seeing like the parallels with Attack on Titan a little bit.
Yeah.
It's different, but like I can see, I can draw some.
Yeah. The creator of it was one of Fujimoto's assistants.
Oh, really?
Oh
Mhm.
yeah.
So you kind of was like, okay, helped him with Chainsaw Man, and I think he helped him with Fire Punch. So
I can see it.
yeah. Also, glad didn't go to Anime Expo again.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same
Oh,
thing
why? What
yesterday.
happened?
Fuck
It's
that.
a shit show. There's so many people.
So
Oh my
like
God.
an uncomfortably abhorred amount of people. Like it's stupid. It's dumb how many people there are there. No, thank
They
you.
need, they need to stop overselling this shit.
They
bro.
they need to
They
just
won't.
they
They
or
won't.
move somewhere bigger. Is there a bigger convention center than?
Then the LA Convention Center, maybe Anaheim.
How about where they have? How about the one in San Diego where they have Comic Con? Is that big? That's probably bigger. It would have to be, right? It's Comic Con.
maybe, but I just think they just need to stop selling so damn much and
Yeah.
manage capacity. Shit, just sell
they
out. Oh,
won't
they're sold out.
Cause money.
Facts.
Didn't last year the fire marshal have to come down?
Yep.
Like they had
They were
reached capacity, so
No, they were over capacity.
uh-huh. Like
That's why the
because
fire marshal had to come down.
Yeah.
They were over capacity.
they had to stop letting people in. Fuck,
Mhm.
and
Just an accident waiting to happen. Should God forbid anything happen in that like main hall?
Oh
And
yeah.
people need to get out. There's no
It's
way.
bad.
Yo,
It's bad.
that's good, bro. It's good,
No
Coop.
way.
Oh my gay.
Did you see my post, Justin, in about One Piece?
Oh, about the Japanese voice actors.
Remember
Yeah,
we were
I
talking about it.
mean-
You're like, it's not gonna be in Japanese.
Wait, what happened?
No, I said I wanted it to be in Japanese. You said it, or
Oh,
someone else said it wasn't going to be in Japanese. I said I wanted it to be in
Voice of-
Japanese.
or, I knew. I know
Original
at
voice
least,
actors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Luffy is doing Luffy.
Hmm.
For the
I
live
heard-
action?
Yeah, I heard all of them are reprising their
That's what I
roles.
heard. Yeah.
They had a whole
That's
thing where
interesting. I'd rewatch it with all of them dubbing it. That would be cool.
Yeah,
the
that would be
actor
dope.
who met Luffy, or the actor who's playing Luffy, met the voice of Luffy, and they had this whole thing where she gave him a straw hat and shit, and it was.
I saw that
Oh,
picture. Yeah,
nice.
yeah.
They're trying
Came to stream
save
for the
themselves
smoke. You
a
gonna
loop
come back
after-
to the smoke later on today. That is
You know,
7
the
p.m.
more I
Pacific
watch that
Standard
trailer,
for the Sunday streets.
Specifically that Gum Gum Punch scene, I realized what was wrong with it to me.
What was it?
The boat isn't rocking.
Facts.
The boat is static on the water. That's why everything looks so fucking weird, and that's why everything looks cheap.
It is 10-year
Looks like
time,
a
correct?
ride.
Yes. Yes, sir.
You said it. It looks like a ride. That's what rides look like. You're on the water. The boat isn't fucking moving.
I am cautiously optimistic. Very
I
cautiously.
think I'm gonna have fun with it.
Like
I'm going-
there's gonna be some dumb stuff that's going to make me mad, but I'll be like,
I'm not gonna watch
Somebody
it.
brought up that
watch it, bruh.
even though the actor
You're
who
to
plays
kiss-
Usopp doesn't really have a long nose, that the rest of the characters should gaslight Usopp into thinking he has a long nose. And just say it. And he's like, he just looks at it. It's not that long.
Right.
You're like, why is your nose so long?
They didn't give him his nose. Sanji doesn't have the curly eyebrow. So little things. It's whatever.
That punch looked like shit. Just saying.
Eh.
I didn't like it.
Justin over here always ready to hate though.
You right.
I'm like, I don't care about Justin's opinion on this because he doesn't watch these things in the first place.
Hey. Whoa,
He doesn't
whoa.
like the live action, but I feel like if it's anime or gaming related, he'd watch it.
Yeah, I'd watch it.
Did you
If it
watch
was
But
a
it's
game
not.
or
So
anime,
this is
it's not.
why we're not. I'm like,
It
eh.
is anime related, technically.
I was like, did you watch the
One Piece.
FMA movie?
I didn't
No,
watch the
but
FMA
I
movie.
did. I did hear it was really good. I actually heard it was
I
good.
haven't seen it, but
I liked it.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
What about the Bleach movie? Did you watch that?
I
Nope.
did watch the Bleach movie.
I haven't watched
I
none of them, to
actually,
be
strangely
honest.
Enough, I liked the Bleach movie.
I also liked the Bleach movie. Yeah.
It ended at the perfect point too.
I think the only one I watched was
I
Death
enjoyed the
Note.
Bleach movie.
Death Note and Onizuka.
Which Death Note?
Hey,
The
Onizuka's
one?
good.
Onizuka was very good.
Yeah,
You
Onizuka's
remember how we
good.
had that original live action Death Note and we were like, we don't like this, and then we got the fucking Netflix.
I
live
wasn't
action
mad
version.
at
No,
the-
I liked. The
I
other
liked
one.
it.
You
I
liked the original?
didn't
The
love it.
Japanese
I didn't love it, but I didn't think it was bad. I was like, okay.
The Japanese live
Yeah,
action.
and the
Yeah,
it was
I
the
liked it.
2-part
I
movie.
fucking-
Yeah.
I liked it.
I didn't
I
like
liked
it. I didn't like it. I thought it wasn't like, oh, this is bad, but it wasn't. I came out of there pretty much saying, well, that happened because they showed it at AMC like years ago.
Mhm.
Oh, I never. Yeah.
You didn't see it when it was at AMC?
Nah, you
It
know,
was on-
the
it was
internet,
up for, like,
baby.
Yes, sir.
bro. They showed it at AMC. I watched
we actually
it,
bought the movie.
and I was like, well, that happened. And then that was it.
Yeah, I'm
did
like,
nothing to move the needle for me.
I enjoyed the movie, and then when the Netflix one came out, I loved the movie.
For real.
And like it was simply the fact I knew that the Netflix one was bad because I'm like, as a fan, I hated it, but at the same time, like after I had watched it maybe a day or two later, my granny was just like, hey, did you just like, have you watched Death Note? I was just like, you watched it? Tell me. How did you tell me your opinion. I have many, but I want to know an unbiased random.
Right.
You watched this on Netflix? She was like, nah, it wasn't good. I was like, he was like, the story was kind of just like the acting seemed kind of off. I'm like, okay, cool. And then I kind of gave her the rundown of how it actually goes. She was like, that sounds a lot more interesting. I'm like, they got the premise down a little.
A little.
L isn't a psychopath. Why was he Lakeith once again?
Fucking Lakeith.
No, my favorite, my friend's mom, she just started randomly picking up anime in 1 year. And there's this manga we used to read back in the day called Blame. And I heard Netflix was, making I don't know if it was a show or a movie or whatnot. So I walk into the house one day, and she has this very distinctive voice. She goes, "Hey, Deontay, what's up?" I'm like, I was like, hey, what's up? It's like, you seen this new shit on Netflix, Blame? I'm like, oh yeah, I was excited to watch that. Don't watch that. That's ass. It's bad. It's ass. Don't watch that. It's like, damn, why do I? And for some reason, just after so long, I learned to trust her opinion on anime more so than my friend. Yeah, it is weird like that.
Have you all seen the show? What's it called? Oh, I Am a Virgo, or have you heard of it?
I heard of it. Yeah.
So it just came out. It's set in Oakland. It's directed by Bootsy Collins.
Not
Um,
Boots Riley.
Boots Riley. Fuck. Thank you.
Bootsy Collins.
Wow, that was a brain fart. Boots Riley. Thank you. And it's really good. But funny story. You know how I do these studies? I did one on this show like months ago, right, where they showed trailers for it, asked our like opinion on it, showed us different posters, which poster that we thought that we would like, and they actually ended up going with the ones that we chose, which is pretty cool. But it's a good show. It's a good show. It's about a guy who is just big for no reason.
He's a giant.
He's a
like
giant.
15 feet tall. Lives in Oakland. He's very naive because he's been sheltered his entire life.
Yeah, his parents didn't want to bring him out, and so he's been super
Cam,
sheltered.
you didn't bring this up because of me, did you?
No,
Oh,
not
okay,
at all.
okay. I didn't
Not at
want.
all.
Yeah, I don't want
Because
people.
they-
Not
they
at
were
all. It
actually
would
able-
the joke would have been a lot more deliberate if it was about
There's
you.
this scene in the movie. It's like, without even directly saying he's from Oakland, you can tell it's some Oakland shit. Because, like, Oakland niggas did exactly what Oakland niggas would do if they found out they had a giant homie.
Oh yeah.
Is they took him to the sideshow and had him
Quincy
cleaning out the car when they
Collins.
were swinging so they could swing the car easier.
Wow.
Quincy Collins.
It's really good. You guys
Change your
should watch it. It's a
Lalafell
fun
name
time.
right now.
Hey, Cam, change your Lalafell name right now.
Quincy Collins.
Quincy Collins.
Boots Riley. Wow. But yeah, it has that weird shit in it. Just like Sorry to Bother You was kind of like weird.
I love that
it-
movie.
Irreverent comedy.
Yeah. Yeah. Facts.
It's good to see black irreverent comedy. I mean, because you don't see that outside of like Atlanta or something like that, right?
Yeah, Marissa go hard. I actually just got my Marissa to Diamond.
Right. I saw this one scene. I saw this clip because I haven't seen the show yet, but I saw this clip where he goes into the burger joint and he looks at the chick who's back there making burgers, and her hands are just moving hella fast. And she makes eye contact with him and like nods at him, but her whole time her hands are like this.
See,
That shit was crazy.
But funny, this is a bit of a spoiler, but it's not huge, I guess. So funny story, right? So you know how that scene,
Mhm.
right? And it just feels like it's like a special effect or something, right? Like, but dude, no, she actually moves like that. This bitch has powers too. you find out in like episode 4 or 5 that wasn't just them like fast forwarding time to like show that she's working really hard. Like, no, she actually moves like that.
Hey man, Plat 2 is not bad. You got this. You got 3 more levels, baby. You'll be fine.
Oh yeah, and Spider out here
Cameron.
platinum too. Hey.
Yeah, Spider is also Plat 2. Mm-hmm.
Cameron,
His Guile.
you know what time it is, right?
Wrestling talk.
That Money in the Bank, though.
That money in the bank, my
That
baby,
Money in the
my
Bank, yo!
my baby EO. Ah, finally. What a way to win!
Okay, can I
too.
tell you, the men's Money in the Bank started off in the best way because they were all standing there. They all turned to fucking Logan Paul,
Logan Paul
and they all just start stomping him out.
beat his ass.
Beat his ass.
The men's one I felt like wasn't
Fuck
as
it.
good as the women's one. I enjoyed the women's one way more.
You might as well just make a different scene. Take your losers off cam.
God damn it! Why? Why do you do scissors?
I'm not mad at Damian Priest winning men's,
I knew it was.
but LA Knight.
I mean, look.
I'm not mad.
The plot for Damien is there, right? That's
Right.
gonna be the thing that sows the seed to break up the Judgment Day.
Need the
Why
scissors.
though? I don't want them to break up. They're so good together. He
No.
can be a singles
some
champion,
scissors.
and the group can stay together. They don't need to break up. It's so whack. Oh, dude, I
You
like them
think-
so much together.
Yeah. Hey, be quiet over there, children. Anyway, I think it's just natural progression, right? Because they're gonna develop JD McDonough, who's a call up from NXT, and I'm certain they're gonna fucking pair him with Finn. And I don't know, man. I feel like Damien
I ain't playing with you
and
no more.
Rhea are running too close to being faces these days. Like, of course, nobody's gonna fucking cheer for Dom Mysterio anytime soon.
Right.
But those others,
They're sort of
people
treading
will
that line.
readily cheer Rhea. Nobody's really booing Rhea Ripley, bro.
Right. Unless she's with Dom.
Yeah.
I think it was
hilarious.
SmackDown, and she was like, "Oh, you gonna boo me now?" Can I just say, did you see how she came out during Dom's match? Oh my god, her
Oh,
hair, bro. She
Lord.
looked so fire. Oh,
Lord,
my.
she had that Amy Winehouse swoop in the front, bro.
Oh, bro.
It melt my heart.
Good lord.
Nigga, you know I like me some Amy. I was like, be my Valerie right now. That's a deep cut for y'all who don't know. Y'all weren't
Good
out that night.
lord. Y'all weren't out that night. Oh, okay, got it.
All right.
Uh,
Basically, to explain, we did karaoke one night after hanging out with Uncle John, and I sang
Oh,
Valerie
yeah.
by Amy Winehouse. So,
What do you think of the other matches?
fucking amazing, bro. Seth versus Finn, I knew was gonna be fire.
It was hype.
There's
Super
gonna be
hype.
hype. Fucking honestly, two of my favorite wrestlers in the business today.
Did you see Finn's mask, bro? How? In fact, his whole outfit that he came to the ring in was
Finn will always be dripping.
super fire.
We're talking about the motherfucker who came up with the Bullet Club logo. Of course, that motherfucker is always gonna be dripping, man.
Super fire. Super fire. What'd you think of the Bloodline Civil War?
What the fuck you think I thought of the Bloodline
It was
Civil
great.
War?
It was amazing.
We did it. I gotta show
Is
you
it-
this video. I gotta send this to you. But somebody highlighted that. Yeah, it's the first time in 3 years that Roman's been pinned.
Wow.
But the first person to ever pin Roman on the main show 10 years ago
Was Jay, right?
was Jay.
And he did it the same way.
The
with-
exact same spot with Jimmy in the corner pointing at Roman. And
Did you
then
see
him
the
doing
one
frog
video
splash above his
where
head.
they zoom in, and right as Jay pins Roman like looks up at him very briefly and says, "I
And
love
mouths,
you."
I love you. Yeah.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
good, bro.
It's so good, man.
So good.
And
I'm
they're making their whole family proud.
right. I wonder where it's gonna go now. I truly do. I'm like,
Then the next logical step is, because remember what Cody said in his promo? He said Jimmy's gonna leave you, Dave's gonna leave you. You're gonna be a man without a family, a chief with no tribe. Solo's next, and then I think Roman's gonna be left with nothing but that belt, and then Cody's gonna take it from him. Just think about it. Like Solo didn't lose that match. Roman lost that match.
right.
And there's even a part in the match where Roman was having a fucking breakdown because he couldn't
Yeah.
keep him down. And then Solo hops in the ring and he looks
Solo's
at
like,
Roman
right? Yeah.
and he looks at them and he's all like, fuck it, I'll do it myself. Like,
Yeah. I saw that. I saw that. Great storytelling, man.
great
I-
storytelling.
I'm kind of mad. So I had the Money in the Bank winners spoilt for myself, because I was watching SmackDown while Money in the Bank was going on. Right, I had to get caught up, and I seen Santos Escobar come out during SmackDown, and he had the LWO shirt, but it had the British flag in it, and I'm like, oh, that's fucking clean. Let me go to the WWE store and see if I can buy that. right on the front page, Money in the Bank winners, and it had fucking Damian Priest's face, and then I just seen the top of Io Sky's head like this before I X'd out, and I'm like, damn it, why?
That boy shot himself.
I done so good avoiding spoilers the whole rest of the day, and I'm like, that's it. I'm not touching my phone until I watch this.
I did see that Union Jack shirt though.
It was sick. I wanted it.
It was pretty sick. I liked it.
Also, speaking of Union Jack, can we talk about how fucking dope the British crowd are?
Right, John Cena came out there and had them riled the fuck up. Talked about
Bro.
WrestleMania in London.
They were
First
saying tribal wanker.
Bro, what was that?
God
What was
damn
that
it.
extra horny chant they were making for Bailey?
Bailey.
Bro,
Okay, so
I know, Joanne.
I had to explain this to Mike the other day, right? So there's a song in England, I can't remember who sings it, but the song says, "Hey, hey, baby, ooh, I wanna know, would you be my girl?" So they changed baby
Bailey
to Bailey. Yeah. Oh, bro, some of those
They did that
charts.
at Friday and
At Friday and
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 Saturday,
your
bro.
Money in the Bank.
and it's hilarious because she's supposed to be a bad guy, but this entire crowd is mad horny for her every time she hops in the ring.
Dude. I'm like, does she know? I've never seen her address it in any interviews. Nobody ever asks her about it. I'm like,
She has
why?
to.
She must, right?
Ain't no way. Ain't no way. We're all thirsty out loud. Ain't no way she don't know.
Mm-mm. I'm trying to think of some other funny chants that I
Bro,
heard.
it was just extra funny every time the British people would start with chants. You could see the wrestlers stop and listen and try to hear what they were starting to say.
Did
'cause,
you
like,
see when Roman addressed it, and he's just like, British people are just the dumbest people ever.
He's like, why are we even here? British people are stupid. British people are... I hate this place.
Oh man.
I was dying, bro. That shit was funny.
Oh, bro. I wish I could remember other ones, but Tribal Wanker just like sticks in my head. That shit was so funny. And-
Tribal wanker. Bro, fucking Jimmy was dying when they started chanting that shit.
Oh gosh. Oh
Oh, yeah.
man.
British
But
crowds
yeah.
are great. Grayson Waller did make a great point when he came out, though. He's like, yo, corporate's worst nightmare out here. You cheer, you're supposed to boo. You boo, you're supposed to cheer.
Yep. Hey, shouts to him though, bro. That's the biggest crowd that he's probably ever been in front of, and
Grayson?
he handled that.
Oh, yeah, he did that well.
Yeah, he
Grayson
really
Waller.
handled that.
Like, he has potential. I honestly, even though he's doing his thing as a heel, I kind of want to see him as a face.
Hmm. I haven't seen him wrestle since he moved over to the main shows. I've seen him do Grayson Waller effect, but that's it. I'm trying to think what else. So I watched the press conference as well,
I
and
didn't watch that.
so for the they brought up Damian Priest and Io Sky together, right, to get interviewed instead of doing them separately. And then Bailey also came out with the handcuffs still on her hand, which was really funny. But the press all asked fucking Damian questions and didn't even ask Io shit. I think she might have got maybe 2 questions out of the whole thing, and every other question was directed at Damian, and she just kind of sat there. I felt so bad for her, man.
Disrespectful.
But it's tight because those are the two that had their moments in PR, right? They both had their sort of like, yeah, their big moments in the Puerto Rico event, and
Yeah.
look, they're both winners now.
Yeah, I was gonna
It's
say,
so
like,
much-
hopefully it shows that WWE's learning to lean into what their crowd is vocal about, and if that means anything, then LA Knight is up next.
Well, so Triple H addressed it without even being asked a question during the press conference. He just brought it up. He was like, "Look, I know that LA Knight was a sure winner going into this thing. We know, we understand, but he said something like, just know that he's well on his way, and that story is only just beginning." So whatever that means, I don't know.
Good shit. It just means as long as Vince doesn't interfere, we got good shit for LA Night.
Right.
I
Yeah.
agree, Juan.
Yeah.
I agree, Juan.
The crowd during LA Night, bro. Oh man, the amount of every punch, yeah, and then when someone else would hit, ooh.
But Jawan,
Yeah.
you would have to be there for that, and I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that.
Video of this,
I don't want to do that.
this little girl standing in front of her TV, and she was just jumping and shit. And it was the pay-per-view event. And her dad's all like, "Who is that?" She's like, "LA Knight, LA Knight." What is he saying? "LA Knight, yeah."
With everybody saying,
LA Knight, yeah. Nah, that dude is over like a motherfucker.
super over. He's like, at this point, he's like Cody Rhodes over, bro. Like he's over. I'm trying to think. Any other matches, or have we gone through all of them?
I'm gonna say we went through all of them.
Yeah, I think so.
We went through the memorable ones. That's fucking bloodline. Shit. Oh my god, the bloodline.
Did you see fucking Becky Lynch fucking take that handcuff and put it in? I think it was Zelina Vega's mouth, and like tear her cheek with it. I'm like,
She
dog,
fish
she's
hooked her with the handcuff.
nuts.
I like that shit right there.
She's nuts. Oh, yup. This Deontay has been playing wrestling. He's playing it right now, actually.
I've been creating a wrestler this entire time.
Okay, y'all are invited back into the conversation.
What?
I think the wrestling talk is done. I can't think of nothing else to say.
Oh, thank God.
Anytime there's an event like this, the moment y'all start, Justin, me, and you are leaving, they can figure it out and just hit record and go.
Sounds good.
Tell Rose to plug up a mic.
Right.
Get Mike on. You know he wouldn't mind it.
And I go
Yes,
hard on that
yeah,
wrestling.
he does go hard on that wrestling. Yes, he does.
I need to find a picture of Rhea.
Also, what are we talking about today?
I've been doing a lot of research on this Microsoft FTC fucking court case that's been going on this past week. Justin, research now, Mr. Lawyer Boy. You will understand all this mumbo jumbo.
All right, send me rinks.
I'm just gonna send you different stuff. Because
Federal Trade Commission.
this is just his.
Look at this snack.
That's bad. Let's see. Found this tweet, which is based on.
Hey, Deontay, I didn't know that Ricochet was in a relationship with that
Samantha?
ring announcer. Yeah.
Yeah,
and
I
that,
know.
And that prior to that, he was with the one chick that's with Trish Stratus right now.
I
That's
didn't
his
know he was
ex.
with her at first.
Zoe Stark.
I
Yeah.
didn't know Zoe Stark was his ex. But I do know I'm tired of the women that I lust over being fucking in relationships with men I respect. God damn it. That's another one who bites the dust. Yeah, it's on the off limits territory right now.
Who else?
We talked about that. Oh yeah, you weren't in LA.
Who?
No, the boys remember. That's good enough.
What happened? Who are we talking about?
Huh?
Who are we talking
Someone-
about?
I was talking about just I'm tired of women that I lust over being in relationships with men that I respect. And I literally screamed in the streets about this.
Yeah.
In LA.
Yeah, you did.
Okay, so they temporarily granted
Come on, be with somebody that I can hate on.
Oh yeah, Drew McIntyre's back. I forgot about that. Also, Gunther is just.
Oh yeah, that match was actually dope.
The Gunther match? Yeah, bro.
I was expecting Randy to come out. Randy.
There were no antics whatsoever. That was just a good, clean match.
Yeah, Justin. There's a lot of stuff. A lot of stuff.
Yeah, I see it.
Oh, that's who Mars champion is, Mustafa. Mustafa is Jamil's brother.
Jesus, they would have to pay Activision a $3 billion termination fee.
If they lose, yeah.
Yeah, if they lost, yeah, Jesus. I mean, in terms of the actual legality of everything, it seems pretty cut and dry. Like, if they win, then yay. If they lose, then they're coming out $3 billion to Activision, which I'm sure Activision would love.
Right. Honestly, I think they'd hate it.
You think they'd hate? Oh, because they wouldn't be able to get the merger?
The merger would fall through. All the shit that they would probably try to just take their shit and leave no longer applies, and they'd have to be like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's true. But they did say they can relocate because it looks like.
Save it.
Okay.
This is the meat of the episode right here.
Right.
Y'all blow that load. We don't have nothing else.
Hey, yo. Sir.
Pop too early now.
Oh,
We
God.
just started filming.
Okay.
Sir.
Where the fluffers at?
I know what that means.
Stop.
That is a good idea. I shall hydrate. I actually need some water. I'll be right back.
Microsoft got it. They some high rollers.
Oh yeah, $3 billion ain't nothing to them. But Activision might like that. Might take them out of a little bit of a hole, the hole that they're in now. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do want to see the deal go through, but essentially, you know, it's a consolation for them. They get $3 billion payment.
Right. Justin,
FTC
have you had a chance to play Final Fantasy at all this week?
Not at all.
No. Okay. All right. Yeah, Jawan already overlapped you. I think he's about to overlap me.
Oh, he overlapped. Oh, he's on playthrough number 2.
Mm-hmm.
What was his ending consensus?
Oh, game's great.
Oh, okay.
Game great. People are tripping. He's like, I don't understand the pivot that happens in the game that everybody's talking about. And you've already gotten to the pivot, because I asked.
Is that the pivot?
Mm-hmm.
I've already passed the pivot.
Yeah. And if that's the case, because when I brought it up to him, he was like, okay, if that was it, that's just some Final Fantasy ass shit.
Oh, are they talking about the second jump, the second time jump? Oh,
yeah. When all that stuff happens.
that's just some that's just a Final Fantasy.
Right?
Ass
I was
shit.
just like, oh, this is early.
No, honestly, that was my whole thought. I was like, oh, I expected this to be a little bit later, but hey, you know,
right? So I'm like, I don't get it. And I finally read that Eurogamer review too. I don't agree. At all.
I didn't read it. Hold on, can you send it to me?
Yeah, you'll just be like, whatever. And then last paragraph tried just circling back to, oh, there's no black folk in the game, and
Of course.
and it's like, all right.
We don't want it no more.
It's like, no, we already got it. We come to our own decision and be like, mm-mm.
Yep, no, I'm good.
I'm good. I'm glad.
Our ancestors played that game already.
Stupid.
Didn't turn out too well for us.
It didn't turn out too well for us. Alright. So yeah, so we'll just probably the FTC stuff, the Annapurna showcase. Me and Cam watched that a bit. Not too much to talk about from that.
Oh, was that the one you guys watched after the Hot
Yeah.
Wings challenge? Oh, okay.
Oh,
I
we
saw
can
that
talk
too.
about the Hot Ones thing too. Yeah.
IGN just dropped a fucking cookie cutter trailer.
Oh,
and
did
this
they?
This game still looks sexy as a motherfucker, boy.
Man.
Easy to like, hard to adore.
Mm-hmm.
That's an interesting headline.
Right. Alright.
When is this-
There's spelling.
You only
errors.
played the demo, it was over the top. Absolutely. Yep. That the first 2 hours of the game, absolutely it was over the top. That shit was crazy.
That shit was wild.
I'm right before the Bahamut fight.
Oh, okay, nice.
Damn, this is a long ass trailer. 3 minutes? Yeah.
Mhm.
I think I saw Madrid post something about the Bahamut fight too.
Oh shoot. Because I'm like, so I'll talk a little bit about it more in the episode. I have more impressions.
How many people are fucking animating this game, bro? Because this shit is.
Oh, Cookie Cutter.
Yeah.
Still the Platinum 7 remake. Our boy Oni Noir here, he did all that. 7 remake, Crisis Core.
Beautiful, if slightly soulless locations.
Okay, Madrid's around Titan. Okay, beat.
And a heck of a lot of toing and froing.
Which is true.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll
I
give
wouldn't say the locations were soulless though.
Oh yeah, no. I disagree with that. Then there's Dragon Quest 11. Hey man, none of us has touched Dragon Quest 11 either. Nothing against it, just haven't. All right.
We were just talking. Weren't we just talking?
We were
about that
just
game last
talking about
week?
Dragon Quest, I think, last week.
Mm-hmm. Last week.
All right, boys. Everybody, get your sound checks out the way.
Neither.
She knocked you shout. No, we usually start late, but we are starting late.
Mic check. Oh yeah, we're late. Yeah, we're starting really late today.
Well, to be
Mic
fair,
check,
we
mic
had a
check.
good conversation prior.
Yeah, you're right. Oh god, I gotta deal with this afterwards too.
Oh, you good, brother.
I shouldn't have laughed like that. I'm sorry.
Just snap back to reality instantly.
Right.
It's like we talked games and anime, and it was a nice distraction until.
Until too long. Hey, brother, we play Persona 5. If it's
Right.
not Persona 5 long, it's long, but it ain't that long.
Yeah, it ain't real.
It ain't real.
I almost turned that on last night.
No,
What, Persona 5? Hey.
Ended up playing Street Fighter instead.
Good match, though.
Oh, wait a sec. Hold up. Pause. Pause. Pause.
Yeah, he just
Pause.
remembered.
Pause. 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 Pause.
Persona
Pause.
ain't real. Persona's
Hey,
great.
among the conversations me and my boy Cam had at the gym yesterday, let me tell you what made me the proudest motherfucker. Yo, let me tell you
Uh-huh.
what made me the proudest motherfucker. Okay.
Oh, I know what happened. Oh, I know what happened.
So, Cam beat
Yes, he did.
Darian's ass.
Whoa,
in
whoa,
Street
whoa,
Fighter
whoa,
6.
whoa, whoa, whoa,
Yeah,
whoa,
Darian's
whoa,
ass
whoa.
in Street
I will
Fighter
give him the fact that
6.
he beat me a couple rounds. He could beat me a couple matches. I ain't gonna deny that. Beating ass is a different story, though. Calm that down, nigga. Calm that down.
I said the
Garrett.
first game that we played.
He beat me.
That's the one that I'm talking about. Where
Okay.
I won both rounds. Yeah.
Yes,
that
I will
one.
give you that. Yes, absolutely. No, absolutely. I won't shy away from my losses. I won't shy away from my losses. No. He does not use modern controls. He's a good boy.
He's a good boy.
What I told Cam, like as he's beating me and as he's winning, I'm like seeing his play style, and I'm like, it's the new Street Fighter 6 player fight style.
Mm-hmm.
Just you gotta jump in, those well-timed drive impacts and grabbing. That's what this nigga does, and it's very annoying. But I can't be too mad at it because I'm like, damn it, you're one of them, and it fucks me up. Anytime I fight a nigga like you, it fucks me up for a bit. It does, and I'm
Yes,
like, you're one of them. Fuck. You'll get it, but I will say, Cam's very good with his spinning bird kicks, and his charges are very
That's
very
what
good.
he said.
Yeah,
That's what
they
he
were
said.
very good. I was like, okay.
I like that I got a base to train on now.
Mhm. I was like, okay, Karen, okay, I see you, bitch ass nigga.
No, I can't. No, we don't do that here.
Cam
we
had
don't-
Wi-Fi connection. This was local. There was
This is
no,
local,
there
we
was
say
no
local.
any kind of nothing.
This was local.
Yeah.
It was when.
No, we're sitting right next to each other. Yeah, this was after the Hot Ones thing. Calm down, Justin.
Playing on Hitbox.
Yes, sir.
Calm
Guess
down.
The thing is, without even knowing, I actually do play on Wi-Fi, which is bad, and
That's
I do
very
need
bad.
to. I do need
Yeah,
to
don't you
connect
do
it.
that.
But
Yeah,
this
don't
was
do
in
that.
person, though.
This
We'll
was
play
in person, though. And I was saying it too. I was like, we ain't got no connection issues, nothing. We just gonna fight. We just gonna throw hands. I remember. Now I remember why there was such an ass beating. I remember now too. I was like, he did beat. I was thinking about. I was like, he did take me both rounds. I was like, what happened there? I was like, oh yeah, I was being an asshole and instantly went geef.
Yeah, you went.
Yeah, that's what he told me.
I just wanted to just be Mr. Grabby Hands. That's all I wanted to do, and I was like, all right, let me go to
And
Cammy.
then
And
after that, you were like, "Oh no, we ain't doing this."
yep, I was like, that's not happening again.
By the way, Cam was mad excited to tell me. We were lifting, and he was like, "Hey, yo,
You know what's-
Justin, I gotta tell you
You know
something."
what's so funny is that I didn't even gloat to Darren. When it happened, I didn't gloat at all.
He didn't.
Lied to me. He gloated to me.
He did. As soon as you guys started, I was like, "Oh, you bitch! I know what happened now."
No, you don't understand. No, he was like, "Hey, Justin, you want to hear something cool?" I was like, "What?" he was like, "I beat Darren in Street Fighter 6." I was like, "Nigga, why you lying? Why you lying?" He was like, "No, I'm for real. Like, he told me he broke it down the whole thing, dude.
When it happened, I literally didn't make a big deal about it
He
at all.
did.
And then as soon as I saw Justin.
Oh shit!
I give you your dub, nigga, but fuck you.
Oh
But
shit!
fuck
I
you.
love it.
But fuck you for bragging to
Oh.
Justin. I see
bro.
where you needed to show your pride, your proud moment. You're like,
Bro.
Papa,
Papa!
Papa, guess what I did at school yesterday?
Oh man.
I'm gonna go refill this cup and we're starting. God damn it. Fuck you, Cameron.
All right, Kim, you got your clip.
Oh god.
You got your clip. Oh shit! It has to end with Papa. Papa, look what I did at school today.
Hey, actually, can someone clip that for me and save me the time? I would appreciate it.
Sound check.
Oh, somebody be a real G a top G out there in the chat.
No, not a top G. Any other kind of G but that.
Oh fuck. Oh god. You know what? Fuck y'all. You know what? Just because y'all keep using that face now, I'ma shave.
He said I'm ashamed.
I'm going to shave.
Thank
We're
you,
just gonna
bro.
catch you
Thank
pouting
thank
and then
you,
fucking
thank
make a
you.
new one.
Good shit. Now,
Thank you for the clip, bro.
they're gonna get a shaved one and unshaved
Expeditious,
one.
especially with the update to the iPhone. It's hella easier to just take a picture and turn it into a PNG.
Thoughts on Andrew Tate?
Thoughts on Andrew
honestly,
Tate?
we cannot start that conversation now.
So
if
so
if no,
We ain't talking about that,
I
nigga.
was gonna
not
say go
starting
back.
that conversation
I was gonna
now.
say go back and check because I think we talked about it a few times
Okay.
in like
I'm
past
pretty sure.
episodes. So go back and check that. I don't remember what episodes they were though, but I feel like we've talked about it a few times.
What happened?
We're talking about
if
Andrew.
we-
Tate.
Yeah, I was like, we ain't talking about that nigga. Fuck him. We ain't talking about him.
That's like a beginning of pre-show conversation.
Uh huh. I was like, you ain't getting that
Yeah.
here.
That's gonna take. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, nah. Yeah, we
I've seen this movie before.
right. We talked about that a long time ago. We're not gonna we're not gonna rehash that conversation.
All right.
Testing. 1, 2. Hello, monkeys. Hello, monkeys.
Oh, it was months ago back
This is
at
when
the
He
Yeah,
was
we
still
tried- we not-
relevant in any
Yeah.
conversation of anything, even though he wasn't still.
yeah we
Irrelevancies, whatever.
try not to have too many toxic streams. We got a few of them though.
We definitely.
We got a few of them.
Irrelevancies.
Oh man.
All right, I'm good to go. Also, it is hot as fuck.
Yeah.
Why?
It is very hot.
I hate it.
Mine's not hot.
You love it.
I no dog.
Mine's
Open them blinds up.
That's worse. Why would I do that? Cam, that is
Embrace
actually
embrace
worse.
the light. Embrace the light, brother.
No, because with light comes heat. I don't want it.
This man's like darkness.
Damn vampire.
Hell yeah, man. I just don't like heat, bro. Understand at 270, almost 280 pounds, like any action I do, walking upstairs, walking downstairs, anything I do, I sweat immediately. So understand, I just needed to be cool.
You're what's his name? What's his name? Muso? Musano? Muson? Musachi? Muzza. Come on, one of you must catch on. Muzoro. Muz.
What the fuck is going on?
I have no idea, man. Like I'm
He's
trying
having
to
a
figure
stroke.
out. He's having a stroke.
The lead demon nigga.
Muzan.
Muzan.
I thought that's what you were talking about, but then you kept going, and I got more and
Yeah,
more
like,
confused.
he said
The more
Musashi?
names you
I
said,
was
the
like,
more I was
yo.
like,
I don't watch this shit.
Wait. So why did you say I'm like Muzan?
Because you don't want to be in the light.
let's start. Everybody ready?
Mhm.
Bad.
That was really bad.
That was ass.
Also, all demons came from him. Wild.
He daddy
I-
demon,
I-
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't expect that.
Big Papa Demon.
Okay.
Also, what he did to those two girls, fucked
That was
up.
fucked up. It's like, oh,
Fucked up.
I don't need to play this front no more.
Yep.
Slice.
Fucked
Slice.
up. Fucked up.
What's wrong, young master? Slice.
Bro, the way when she looks to the right and she was like, "Where's your head?" I was like, "Hey yo, where'd
Hey.
your head go?"
Hey, so just real quick before we start, so he was sick. He had an ailment that the doctor was trying to cure, and that's how he
Yeah.
got the demon powers,
Yeah.
right? Do we
Yeah.
know how he was sick? Like what kind of sickness?
You
it
asking
was?
questions that story needs
Okay.
to happen for, my brother.
Mhm.
Okay. Okay. Cool. Cool.
I like how whenever Cam watches something, he asks questions that is sure to be answered.
Hey, he's an inquisitive man.
Let us begin.
I'm one of the great thinkers of our time.
Okay.
This man. Oh, fucking kill.
Stand
Thank you
you.
for the clip. I don't know what it is, but thank you.
Baby's first words.
Oh, I know what it is.
Oh,
Musashi.
Good shit, Jawad. Yes, sir.
Thank you.
You got a few clips
All right.
put up today.
Oh, let me compose myself.
Oh, fuck it up.
All right. 3, 2, 1.
Welcome, everybody, to episode 147 of the Rusty Rupees podcast. As always, I'm one of your hosts, Darren, and with me I have the boys, Justin,
What's good, y'all?
Deontay,
4th of July weekend.
and Cameron.
Papa.
And this week, we're going to talk a little bit about this FTC versus Microsoft court case that's been going on this past week. Some Street Fighter 6, so Cam can brag on episodes, because I'll allow it.
Because I'll allow it.
More 16 stuff, and yeah, we just gonna talk. There's not too much going on this week, and so just to get it out the way, yeah. So first of all, shouts out to anybody who got a chance to be there for the Hot Ones challenge to watch Cam suffer the Hot Ones. He did pretty well.
How was that ass
yeah.
the next day?
Oh, okay. You want to know the story?
And
Bro,
we're
I
off to a
woke
great
up-
start.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
I am
You
peeking.
can clip this. I don't care. How was that ass the next day?
Okay, Justin. I woke up at 3:30 a.m. on the dot with my stomach screaming, "Get this shit out of me now!" Whatever this foreign substance that you put into my temple, take it the fuck out. And I was there.
And I was there.
I was
Let me
there.
just- let me just say, thank the Lord for my bidet.
Oh yeah, I forgot he has a bidet. Shout out to this man, past him for helping him out, helping out future him.
Facts.
But how was your
Right.
experience with it, aside from the ass of the next morning?
It was cool. Like I feel like every one leading up to the final three was not too bad. The final three were like death. Like I remember just feeling pain in my throat. Like this can't be healthy. So, but yeah, it was cool though.
A
It was
question:
cool.
How much of the Jamaican in you played a part in you, eating these wings and being able to?
Probably zero. if I'm being if I'm being completely honest with myself, I would say zero, because that's hotter than anything that we would touch in Jamaica. That shit didn't even taste good no more. It was just hot. And the fact that I was not allowed to take a break in between the last
Nope.
three rings. So
Not at all.
I'm still suffering from
Exactly,
the spice of
and
one
that was
before.
the
I-
point.
I-
You were
I
trying to
had
sit
to
there. I
go
was like,
through
"All
the
right, next
same
one." He was just like,
thing.
"Wait, nope, go on, next question."
You seen
my
my
mouth
vibe,
also,
motherfucker.
also on fire. Me over here. All right, next question.
You know it's getting clipped. Yes, sir.
I need to post that one clip of Darren's tripping or something like that.
Oh yeah.
That clip is so funny.
It's so good.
It was so quick, just
Oh.
Yeah.
I kind of
So,
just want to
did
turn it
you-
into a GIF, actually.
Do
'cause
it.
It's so short.
Do
Did you get wing drunk?
Did I get
No,
wing drunk? No, I
Yeah,
don't
it
think
didn't
so.
seem like they did.
we were see. Okay, it's because of the chicken that I made that we were just full. It's just hot and full.
Yeah, I was hella
Because
full.
he had big ass fucking
did.
legs.
I did, and it's like regret. It was regret. There was a lot of regret because I'm like I wanted to eat all the chicken. As time went on, I was just like I'm just now taking a bite. Cam was looking at me. He's just like, "Why aren't you eating the whole thing?" I was like, "You'll find out." I'm just like,
Dude, there was one time during the stream where you were pouring some of the sauce on one of Cam's chickens, and fucking like hell of it came out. And
You saw me what?
Yeah, and I saw him go. I took the chicken. Was like,
Oh, so that did happen, because Yvette said something to me, right? When I got home, she was like, I watched the stream. She was like, how comes I would see Darren pour a hell of sauce onto yours and then just dip his chicken into yours? I'm like, no, that wasn't happening. He poured sauce
absolutely
on your
happened
chicken, but it
multiple
did happen.
times.
no.
Multiple
It's
times.
because so when I So I wanted to make sure because of how much I put on yours. I was like, "Fuck!" No, I like didn't.
Bro, there
I-
was so much.
There was so
There was
much. That's
so
why I was just
much.
lathering mine with
much.
what I put on yours because there was that much. I was like, I don't
You know,
need to
like-
put any more.
You know, like when a black person puts on too much lotion and they reach their hand out to the nearest
Oh.
black person to take a little bit.
That's exactly what.
That's
it
what
was.
that was, bro.
That
I was
is
just
exactly
like,
what that
there's
was.
too much. You deserve. Let me even this out for you, my brother. It's not anything to
But,
save me. It was to protect you.
But also, Cam, in your defense, Darren poured all the sauce directly on your chicken and Jen just dabbed it. So
See, and I
Nigga,
didn't
it
even
was
see
his
that happening.
challenge.
So then when
That's true.
then,
That's true.
Then when Yvette said something, I was like, "No, he wouldn't do that. Like I seen him.
He
I seen him
wouldn't.
put sauce on his chicken. God damn you! I defended you.
He wouldn't.
I was putting shit on mine, but
Hey,
there were a couple times. The one specifically where I put hell on yours. I was like,
the last one. It was the last
the
one.
last one was actually that like it wasn't on purpose, but I didn't feel bad about the last one.
That's fair because he was supposed to double dab that shit anyway.
I was like, that was the last dab. You gonna suffer on this one way or another.
bro,
nigga.
he
Like,
poured. I saw him pour that on that last sauce on the chicken. That shit said. I was like, oh shit, oh, and then no, even Darren went, oh shit.
exactly. There was any of those times that happened. Like you could see my face go.
He's like, oh shit, and like,
And that's the shit that came to burn my booty
At 3:30 in the morning.
Yep.
the witching hour.
Oh.
I feel like with me and
Witching hour for
Justin,
real.
My boy got hit with the
I
witching
was
That
hour.
whole
exercising
video
some
should go on
demons.
YouTube, honestly.
with me and Justin, I feel it was the worst aftermath. Even like
Hell yeah.
the several
Jesus
times I've done it
Christ.
now, me and Justin, like that was we had a bond that we didn't want.
Nah, dog, that shit was bad. I didn't have no bidet, Cam. I didn't have a bidet.
Not the boo boo bond.
All he had was wet wipes in the freezer.
This man called me the
I
next
didn't
day.
think
How
about
you
that.
feeling?
Damn it,
Good
Deontay.
idea, right?
Wet wipes in the freezer. Damn it, I didn't think about that.
Didn't think of all that either. But
That would've been
you paid up,
amazing.
Cameron. Deontay's next, and
Look,
his
I was like,
his
I'm
pain will
ready
be.
because I
Hey,
know
you
I'm
got your
next,
one
bro.
chip
I've been
challenge you gotta do.
researching. I've
Yep.
been
When?
researching.
Let's set a date right
Not
You
now,
can
no.
research-
We're gonna talk about
I'm
that
not
later.
setting a date. No, we're gonna. We gotta.
I'm trying to put it on wax.
We gotta let some hype build
Oh,
up.
wax.
You niggas didn't even do it on the right date.
Blame Cameron for that.
I know. I came home. I was hella hot, bro. I was like,
Bro, I was mad too.
You can ask. Seth
Justin
and Nancy.
called
I was
me.
actually upset, bro. Especially because I had like, I was like, bro, I went through all the trouble of making that fucking poster just for this nigga to do it on the wrong day.
Bro,
Like,
I was right there with. I called Darren and was like, "Yo, was this shit sanctioned?"
He did. He's
I
like,
need
is this,
to know.
His exact
sanctioned?
words was
No,
this
my exact
sanctioned.
words
It was approved.
this
He's like,
sanctioned?
okay.
Like,
I was upset. Not even gonna lie. I was like, I put work into that Hot Ones picture.
he did.
It was great.
That
No,
shit was-
nonetheless,
that
that shit was great.
Yeah, that shit was great.
That was
Yeah.
really good. Good shit.
I had to. I stole the. You know where I stole that picture from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the Music video.
Yeah, the music video.
Good shit.
Oh, that
was
shit,
good.
bro. Like, hey, Deontay, like I said, I was right there with you. I called Darren immediately and was like, "Did Cam talk to you? Was this sanctioned?" And Darren was like,
When he
"Yes,
brought
this
it
was
up to
sanctioned."
me, my first reply before anything was this nigga.
Like I was on the way home. I was on the bridge and I got this notification that we went live. I was like, what the fuck is this? Maybe it's tripping. I walked through the door and Seth and Nancy are like, Cam's doing the hot wings challenge. I'm like, oh.
He originally wanted to do it on Thursday, but I was like, I can't because I work. And then so as soon as I got Thursday off, I'm like, hey, guess what? I'm off Thursday.
And I brought it up to him too. I was like, after Deontay put out all the things, huh? He was like, yeah, I know, but you know, it works out.
Honestly, Cam, I would be mad, but you also beat Darren's ass that day, so
So yeah,
I'm
so
okay.
alongside this, because I won't shy away from my L's, I'll take them.
Look,
So
just because it was in Street Fighter and not Tekken, I'm gonna stay mad.
So afterwards, Cam recently got Street Fighter 6 as well. So, and he's been playing that. Good job, Cameron.
I ain't
Um,
beat nobody yet.
And
Not
so
a damn soul. I ain't been.
And so
I've
after
been
the Hot
catching
Wings
L's.
I'm
challenge,
proud of me.
I'm proud of me.
after the Hot Wings challenge, me and him just went ahead and played a couple matches. And first match, he beat my ass. I'll say it. He beat me two rounds. Was I being a jerk, and did I deserve it for being a jerk? Absolutely. I just went straight geef, and I was doing nothing but trying to grab this nigga. I was doing nothing but trying to just come here. He beat my ass, and after that, I said, that's not happening again, and I swapped to Cammy, and things were now different. But
Yeah.
Cam, I will say, his Chun-Li was surprisingly better than it was really better than I was expecting. He got those holds down. He tried messing with the fight stick a little bit. Not for him yet. He got to.
Not for him yet.
He got to get
that's-
used to that.
That's a
it's-
practice. Yeah, that's a lot of practice.
Yeah. He got to practice on that, but not bad. Good job, Cameron. See you in the streets, nigga.
I see you in the streets.
You hopping on tonight is what you're saying, Cameron?
Hey, I want to see that run back. That's what I want.
I will definitely play a couple matches because Final Fantasy 16 is still in sole priority right now. So.
Yeah, I need to get on that immediately.
Yes,
'cause
and
I've been
so
slacking.
just real quick with not Street Fighter, Final Fantasy 16. Little couple more thoughts, and I feel like once again, can't trust reviews sometimes. You just can't do it. Just can't do it. You gotta play stuff for yourself, build your own opinions. I will say I think I'm probably like 30 something hours into it. You're give or take. The game's about 50, 60 hours if you do everything. But it's a good game. The side quests are mundane as far as what you do, but it's really being a Final Fantasy 16 player, like you see the base of what 16 is.
Mhm.
Like we've been joking all week, it's just like 16 is just a 14 expansion.
Hey, absolutely. Absolutely.
Oh, it's just like it's a different shard, bro. But like the structure of like the story quests and side quest layouts, it's like 14. You have your main scenario. There's a lot of here and there bullshit you do, just talking to the main characters. Can you go do this? Go kill these things. Move around. Just a lot of nonsense. Like, as far as content that you're doing, a lot of to and fro, like the Eurogamer review put. But as long as you kind of realize the pattern of what you're playing, and I don't think it's too big of a deal. But the biggest thing is I don't understand why people don't like these side quests. Maybe it is because of the back and forth, like, fetch questy stuff. But the stories you get from these side quests, like,
that's what you're in.
bro. Like, there's been a couple of them now that I'm starting to hit some side quests with some of, like, the main key characters at the Hideaway and all that. And learning their backstories and what keeps them going. And it's enriching. It makes me care about these side characters way more than I thought I was going to. Do I think some of them look too side charactery? Gav? Yes, I do. I love him.
You leave Gav. I'm about to
I
say
know,
you leave
no.
Gav
I love him.
alone.
I love him. Gav's my boy.
Gav
But
is the homie.
But he looks like the most generic NPC possible.
And that's okay.
It's not. I want my
It's
boy to be so much
okay.
cooler than what he is. I love him. I love Gav. I
Gav
love
is
Gav.
amazing.
He's-
I love Gav.
At least it isn't a case of a side character looking better than the main character.
Oh, yeah.
That's true.
Or an
Yeah.
NPC looking better than the main
all these side
I've played a
quests.
couple of games like that.
Although we do maybe have a side character that looks better than the main character.
Daddy Thunder. We love him.
Hey, yep, Daddy Thunder.
Daddy
Hello.
Thunder. Daddy Sid.
I mean, if they're relevant to the story, then it's okay. Because, you
Okay.
get that every now and then. But I'm talking like some random NPC looking better than the main character. I played a game like that. I hated it.
I know what you're talking about.
You know exactly
I know
what I'm
exactly what you're talking about. But
I like that game too.
I love that these NPCs for side quests and everything, they gas up Clive so much, and it's hilarious. Like, when I say that, they just like, what a strong, handsome, strapping lad you are. You
yeah.
look like you could. Like, they consistently, like, gas him up, be like, who's this handsome rogue coming this way? Like, don't get me wrong, there's disrespectful motherfuckers
Oh, absolutely.
throughout the realm, but
Plenty.
it's so funny. But yeah, as far as like I said, story
They talking to
structure.
me like I got coins.
No, they just want your sword, brother. They want your
Right.
sword. Take that how you want to. But but yeah, quest structure, like I said, a lot of talk to character, go back and forth, do fetch quests. Okay, now here's this main quest that's a dungeon. This is just now a 14 dungeon. Go through corridors, kill some enemies here and there. There's mini bosses spread throughout until you get to that end level boss. And then what will probably come next? A big bombastic icon fight / trial. I'm like, I'm like, this is a 14. The story structure is 14 to a T, and I'm okay.
You know
with
why?
it.
I'm about to say, you know why? Because 14 tells a hell of a fucking story. That's why.
It has its base loop,
Yeah.
and like I can see for people who aren't used to 14, they could see it as tiring, and it's like to and fro fetch quest, whatever. But that's just an RPG. So
I mean, I'm about to say, did you not play 7, the remake?
it's the same shit.
Yeah, it's the same shit.
Same shit. I feel like 16 does it better than 7.
It does.
Yeah.
Because you actually care about what they're going to tell you after you finish the side quest.
Yeah. It does play like DMC, and it's amazing.
Is there any finding kids in this game? Playing hide and seek with kids?
You have to find kids.
Yeah, you have to find kids.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Is this just like a staple with the franchise at this point?
Well, there's a
Fuck
reason
them
you have to find
kids.
the kids, and it's a dark
Yeah.
reason, so don't
Yeah,
worry.
it's a very
Oh,
dark
okay.
reason.
I'm like, 16 is dark, bro. Like, half of this shit makes me sad.
Dog.
Half of the shit
I've-
makes me sad and makes me really care about these side characters because of the shit that they've been through.
And the NPCs. Like, I actually care about a lot of the NPCs, the ones that you will probably never see again. Like, Darren and I legitimately had a conversation, I want to say last week, in regards to some of the side quests that we were doing around the same time. And the side quests legitimately make you angry. Like, they make you upset. Like, to where you trying to kill niggas and you can't yet. But retribution comes a little bit later. But it sucks because there's a lot of things in this game that make you very upset, that pull on the emotional turmoil that you feel inside when you see these things. And yeah, like the side quests, like Darren said, they are a bit mundane, but at the end of it, you're so much more there. It's the emotional pull that you get when you do the side quest that is the reason why you do it.
Like, a lot of these side quests could seem like, oh, okay, sir, can you do this for me? Cool. By the end of the quest and with the contents of what you had to do, if you're paying attention enough, because you could easily just be like, click, all right, cool, whatever, I'm gonna do this,
skip
and
through
not
it,
not really care. But if you just give it even just a little bit of attention to what's going on in the subject matter, once it loops back around at the end, you're like, oh, okay. Like, I fuck with the blacksmith. I fuck with Lady Karen. Otto in the hideaway. Otto's my dude, bro.
Yeah,
Otto's my dude, bro, man. All of Hippocrates, all these characters,
Yo.
like,
Who, I forget what's the name of the bartender or the master from in the cafe. or in the eatery.
I can't
Anyway,
remember.
that
Yeah.
guy, I
Him.
like him.
I fuck with him.
Yeah, him.
But yeah, and it's just all the little complaints I have about this game is it's all little. Like I said, it's nitpicky.
Yeah, they're minuscule.
I wish Clive could run faster.
He
Like,
does.
no. I know he has the Devil May
you mean
Cry
it-
like sprint in the
Yeah,
overworld.
open world. Yeah,
In
you
the
mean the-
overworld.
Yeah.
I wish there was some form of Aetherite or Aethernet system, just in the hideaway. If in the
Oh.
hideaway specifically, let me bounce around this
Yeah.
place. I hate
You do have to travel like.
I hate being
in
in
his
one part of the
regular run.
hideaway and having to go, all right, I don't feel like walking all the way back, so I'm just going to open up the map and fast travel so it takes me back to the center of the hideaway, because therefore I am now closer to where I actually want to go. Like,
Yeah, that's fair.
dumb.
That's
Dumb. The answer is yes, Coop. But, yeah. Like, little itty-bitty stuff, so...
Yeah.
I love it. Love this game so far. It's a spectacle. It's amazing. like after I finished the Titan fight, I was up for 2 extra hours because I was just writing that high of what that fight was. Because dear God,
Jesus. All right, I need to get
dear
back on it
bro,
immediately. How close am I to the Titan fight?
you haven't fought Kupka first. You need to fight him before that Titan
Oh, okay,
fight.
okay,
So
okay,
you
okay,
gotta
okay.
you got a ways to go. But man,
Okay.
it's they the focus. Like I get why the side quests are so mundane.
Mm-hmm.
Because they had to keep all the hype shit for those moments. Because when it gets
Facts.
there,
Yeah,
dear
it's
God, does it make you say all this bullshit? It was all
Worth
worth
it.
it to get to this point right here specifically. Because holy
worth
shit,
it.
Yeah.
So the payoff is good. So that's good.
every time, and then like 14. Like I said, I was up 2 extra hours, and what was I doing in those 2 extra hours? Bullshit. Bullshit. I need to do this. I need you to go here, 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 here. Can you go talk to these people and they help you here, 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 and here, just for me to come back to her? And I'm like, ugh.
Hey, but that's all completely optional though, right?
No, not
Or
the main story. This is all main stuff now that I have to go
Oh,
to
Yeah.
and fro,
okay.
and it's that 14 cooldown period.
Yeah.
Like it
After
is
you
a
do something
cooldown. Like I
big,
said,
yeah.
it's like I'm up here, I'm riding that high, and everything else is here. Because it's like it has to bring you back down to kind of slowly revamp up the story again. It's like this is
Yeah.
the fall after the climax for this set.
The crescendo.
Yeah, it's good. Good game. Highly recommend. Play game. Do it. I hate seeing such bad takes where it's just like I saw this one take where it's saying just like, oh, 16 isn't for me. I played for about an hour. 16's not for me. Okay. Leave it at there. Then continues, the combat's kind of doesn't really do it for me. The story is blah blah blah. You playing for an hour? An hour to 2 hours is the prologue, my guy.
And not to mention, within the prologue, you don't even fight that much.
That's what I'm saying. This one level, I don't get it. But, people will have their takes, so you what it is.
You're still wrong.
Still wrong. Absolutely. But yeah, Justin, when you get the chance, definitely hop
I gotta
back
get back
on that.
Yes, sir.
And I know we were on Street Fighter a little bit with you beating my ass, Cameron. But now that you have it, how are you feeling about it, man?
I like it. I think I definitely need to plug my fucking PS5 into the router because I was encountering like a lot of lag yesterday, and I don't know if it was me or it was the other person because they base it off of both of your connection, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm not sure. I
It's
didn't really
the
check.
it's the ping between both connections.
Got it. So yeah, I'm not sure. So that was kind of fucking me up a little bit. But all things considered, like I really like the game. I think this is like the most fun I've had in a fighting game since maybe like Tekken 4, Tekken 5, maybe
Feel that?
somewhere around there. Me personally, I'm like really into it. Like I'm actually spending time to like learn moves and shit like that, and I haven't done that in a long
Yeah,
time.
when you said you were gonna play 5 and instead put in Street Fighter 6, I was like, hey yo.
Yeah, it's weird for me because I'm not really like a fighting game nigga like that. Like the reason why I played Tekken is because it was fun for me. It's not like I was like a fighting game nigga. I just like
Right.
enjoyed playing it. And
Right.
Street Fighter gives me that same feeling, and I'm enjoying like learning the moves. And now I found someone that I enjoy playing with. I like that in Street Fighter, like I can go in. I think I told Darren and Justin both this already, but like I like that there's like a very short list of moves. that I have to
Yeah.
learn. And then once I know how to do them, then I can spend time getting good with them and knowing how to
Mhm.
implement them. But if I can just learn those 5 to 10 inputs, right, and then I can spend the whole rest of the time, and that's where I'm at now, right? Like I know all the inputs for, I would say 95% of Chun-Li's moves, right? So now I'm just going in, trying to get consistent with them and
Mhm.
learning how to combo them in. That to me is a better use of my time than spending a long time trying to learn a long list of different moves. And so I'm really enjoying it. I enjoy the mind games. I enjoy the different ways that you can win, the different ways that you can play. I enjoy the drive
Drive Impact.
Drive Impact stuff,
Right,
like
train.
Drive Impact. I like the parry system. I like that you have a choice, like what to do in a situation when you're getting attacked. Do you parry? Do you regular block? Do you fucking use the Drive Impact? Like there's so many different ways, and it just
Mhm.
keeps you on your toes non-stop, right? Like you're constantly having to think, and yeah, I really like that. And the game's just stylish as fuck. On top of
Mhm.
everything else, it's stylish and it's super satisfying.
Cam,
And
you
again,
don't know how happy you made me, sir. You don't understand. Like between yesterday and today, bruh, bruh.
Have you and Deontay fought yet?
No,
No.
no. Mm-mm.
No, I think the only person Cam has fought is you.
I ain't
I mean,
beat
no, I fought some people during the
nobody
beta, right?
yet.
I fought Jawan
Oh, you did?
and Radic during the
Oh, nice,
beta,
nice, nice.
beta, yeah. Not during,
Yeah,
not since I've had the actual game.
Right, right,
During the
right.
beta, yeah.
we could run it after
Hey man,
this.
we got the streets tonight at 7 o'clock. So
But
yes, sir.
yeah, I have no pride like accomplishments in Street Fighter. I've just been getting bullied. Just been getting mangled and handled and manhandled and all of that. I've been getting man and handled.
Man and handled.
Man in hand.
Manhandled.
Hey, I will say Manon she's a problem.
But yeah, I think the only moment I had of feeling good was fighting against the level 8 CPU. I ended up, I was sitting there like feeling like that little kid, you know, with his cheeks puffed out, getting whooped in a game, about to cry. And then I mustered all of my fucking energy and pulled a perfect on the level 8. And then
Hey, nice.
after
Nice.
that, commenced to getting my ass whooped every single
Yeah,
day. But yeah,
man.
through all of that, getting beat up against the CPU, I finally moved my way onto Ken because I've been avoiding Ken this entire time.
Are you using your fight stick yet? You should use your fight stick.
I'm not using my fight stick yet. I was looking at my fight
You
stick
should,
like I
bro.
should
It's
pull it
you
out.
you decorated it and you haven't used it worth the damn. Go on, brother. Go on, brother. It's
You
time.
know what I used to
Decorated
use
it.
my fight stick for? Legit. I used to
What?
only pull that out whenever because I'm not good with it. Because I don't use it. Whenever somebody was like, "I'll beat your ass in Tekken," like in the hood and shit, I'll be like, "All right, I'm gonna use this." They're like, "No, you probably hella good with that. Trust me, you want me using this."
Yeah, man. Just might as well. I think initially I was gonna just use my controller. I was like, you know what? No, I got this new SF6 stick. Let me just stick with it. Cause for me, typically I don't use a fight stick when playing Street Fighter. Like unless I'm at an arcade or something like that, I'm like, ooh, Street Fighter. Like, there's no
That's all I
controller, and I'm
use.
like, I can do it, but it was never something that I was like, this is my go-to way of playing Street Fighter.
Yeah.
So
I
like the
even,
sooner you just commit to it early on, the sooner you're just like, all right, this is how I play.
I'll give it a shot. You know what I mean? I'll see what it's fucking with tonight.
Mm-hmm. Cam was looking at. He's like, okay, but then he started using it. He's like, brain doesn't compute yet.
Yeah, no, brain. Honestly, it takes like essentially playing with a fight stick is like learning the piano. Like you essentially have to have like independent movement between your left hand and your right hand,
Mhm.
right?
Right.
And so you essentially have to be able to play like, multiple keys. You go, okay, I need to do this. It's the
Right.
same thing with the fight stick. Like you're like, oh, okay, I need to do a Hadouken.
Mhm.
The reason why I
It's-
wanted to try it is because I felt like playing with the controller, like there's certain times where I feel like I'm not having full control over the stick. Like I feel like I'm like accidentally putting in an up motion when I'm not trying to push up, right? I'm just trying to move backwards. Or like
Oh
I'm
yeah,
trying-
you did say that yesterday,
Yeah,
right? Like you
like
get that up back motion.
yeah, like weird shit like that happens, and I'm like, damn it, like I wasn't trying to do that, and then that fucks me up because
Yeah.
now I jump and then get caught with like an anti-air or something like
Yeah.
that, right?
I'm-
Like
I'm-
so,
I'm the
Did you say
same way
anti?
on stick though. Like for stick, I feel like my directions aren't as crisp as I need them to be, and I know that sounds weird, but it's specifically
No,
when
it makes
I'm,
sense.
Mm-hmm.
you know, trying to do certain angles, I'm not doing the right angle, and I don't know if it's the way I'm positioning my hand, positioning my wrist, or something like that. But
Closer
It's
to your
probably
mic,
just
brother.
comfortability.
You quiet. You quiet. Closer to the mic, my brother.
No, I was just quiet. I was holding back a cough.
And it's probably just comfortability though, man. Like
Yeah.
the more you use the stick, the more you know you'll get used to the divots and like how specifically you can move it, and yeah, it's just comfortability, man.
Hmm. So at the end of the
So
day,
yes-
it's whatever
yesterday
you're used to.
Mm-hmm.
Yesterday I spent some time in the training room, but within the battle hub, that training, and I was just like banging out inputs like one after the other, bang, 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 and I'm like, if I can just consistently hit, then I know that I'm doing the same movement over and over again consistently. And so I was doing that, and then somebody would interrupt me, and I'm like, "Fuck! I'm trying to practice, goddamn you!" So now I run the fade with someone, but then that was also good practice, so I didn't shy
Yeah.
away from it.
See, it's like as
yeah,
much as I know the lab is so good, me personally, I can never do it. I can't. I like purposely don't go in training mode. Like,
I
because
wouldn't
anytime I try to focus on training mode, as soon as I go into a fight, and all that knowledge gone. All that every time, all that knowledge
No,
gone.
honestly, that's me. With Tekken, I learned that about myself. I'd go lab some shit. I'd lab a combo, and then I'd just hop on Tekken Tuesday with you guys and never use that shit. What I found that I had to do was kind of build up to using it online. So like lab it in practice or whatever, then move on to like I don't know a few CPU matches where I'm focused on nothing but getting that out and getting myself comfortable with getting that out under pressure.
Because I'm like, I need that other movement. I need the practical practice. I'll say it's like you could practice a combo over and over again in practice mode, but until that motherfucker's moving trying to hurt me too, that's when I really see the practice coming to fruition. Like if I can't do it when someone's actively trying to hurt me, it doesn't matter. I'm like, I could do it for days on this not moving target, but if I can't do it against somebody, it doesn't matter.
But you can set the training dummy to move.
You
too.
can, but it's still
Yes,
that's not going to
but
replicate
it's
somebody
different.
else playing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the CPU, and the reason why people are able to beat the CPU is because the CPU plays a certain way. So like if you jump, the CPU, the CPU is going to do an anti-air, so you don't jump.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? Whereas if you're playing another person, if you do a jump, they may not do an anti-air, and they might
jump
just grab
with you. They might
or
grab you when
jump
you
with
calm down. You like there's
Yeah,
so many
so
different
the-
scenarios.
Whereas like usually the computer plays to a certain style, if you will.
Specifically in the higher levels, the computer is like reactionary and a little input ready.
Yeah.
So it's really focused on what you're doing and responding to what you're doing, opposed to an actual player who has individual thought. So you two can have a thought at the same time that changes the outcome of the actions in the match.
It's a chess match at the end of the game.
Right, yeah. Both of these motherfuckers are standing there. The CPU is like waiting for you to move or about to launch an attack. Another person's all like, fuck it, I'm gonna jump in. At the same time you're thinking, fuck it, I'm gonna jump in.
Yeah, really, yeah, for real.
See, what I would do is like yesterday, for example, right? I'm like I'm practicing a move in the training thing, right? And then when somebody comes and challenges me, my main goal is to get that move off. It's not even as much about like winning for me until I get that move off. And so,
Right.
for example, like I was trying to get down with speed because I see how much range Chun-Li's when she goes into her second stance, right, on the ground, and then I think it's like her medium punch.
Yeah.
Stretches
she does a
I'm
slide.
like, that
Yeah.
has range, right? So let me try and incorporate that now into my play style,
Yeah.
right? And so I started doing that. Every time someone would join, I would practice using that against an extra person. And then I would take note of, okay, when did it work when I tried it? And when did it not work, right? And then start to sort of build up from there.
I love it. I love it. I love
Look
it.
at this. Cam.
I love it.
Juan, Radic.
I love
all
it,
these niggas
bro.
who don't be playing fighting game out here doing
I
it.
love
it.
that my boys are all here, man. Like for real. And the
Nigga,
fact
I'm
that we
not.
all love the game together.
Because it's a good game, and that's the accomplishment. It's not that it's a good fighting game; it's a good game as a whole.
Yeah, it's a good game.
It's a good
I'm
game.
hanging on.
It has the
just over
fun
here.
element, and that was the key for me. Like, it has to be fun. It has to feel fun to play.
Yeah.
Yep.
Even if I'm
Everybody
getting
else
my
is all
ass
like, "I
kicked, that
really
shit
get
still
the
has to be
game."
fun.
Yeah.
And it is.
Everybody
It's
else is
fun.
like, I understand it. I get it. I'm over here like, you're hurting me.
Mm-hmm.
Hey man, you just gotta put a little bit of time into it.
Right.
You get there, baby.
Because unlike 5, 6 is fun. 5 is
Yeah.
not a fun game.
I'm over here.
You
like,
could like
I
it as
turned
a
the
fighting game, but it
on
wasn't fun.
for
Nah.
the first time, and I'm not good automatically. What the fuck?
Yeah, and I just got Marissa to Diamond, so next stop is Master for Marissa, baby. Yes, sir.
Yeesh.
I ain't playing ranked for a course minute.
Don't be no
I
weenie.
ain't playing ranked
Don't be
for
no
a
weenie.
course
You better at
minute.
least
I
hit
need-
it casual.
Nah, you playing some rank, bro. You at least got to get your placement match.
Yeah, I'd
Right.
say at least try to place. Yeah, give yourself about a couple more days of training, and then go into ranked and see where you place. If anything, it's just like it's a nice tell on your current ability.
See me, I sucked in my placements. I was hella mad. I knew where I was gonna place. I was doing terrible.
I was doing terrible.
I was
Uh-huh.
doing terrible too. I was over there getting.
I was like,
beat
I'm
the
about to
fuck
be
up,
rookie
bro.
for sure.
I think the only
Nah, I
platinum I,
got,
placed was Marissa.
I
Everybody
got
else was gold.
Silva as Ken.
Nice.
I think I'm Silva as Ken. Silva.
I'm
Mhm.
Silva.
I think I'm like
Mhm.
silver 4 with Cammy right now too. It's either silver 4 or silver 5, one of the two.
I'll work on it. I was tired of getting beat up the way I was getting beat up. It didn't make me feel good.
Yo, Cammy is super buttonsy. I will say that. Like you have to
Yo,
press a lot of buttons with her.
I was doing some a little bit of work, some just player matches with Jury too. Trying to get a better handle on her because, like I said, I loved her in 4, hated her in 5. This is a nice medium between both. I want to say.
I agree.
In canon, does she have a new eye, or did she just?
yeah,
Because that's why her moves are different, just because it was a different feng shui engine. eye.
different engine. Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know if she got a new eye or what, but
I'm curious to
played-
fight Spider's Guile.
now.
I just haven't fought him in general, so I don't even know what he's
Oh, that's
like.
right. That's right. I fought him.
I played against the JP yesterday, and I couldn't figure out how to get near that nigga, dog.
Oh,
See, when I was
I-
playing him against you, I was just fucking with you because I didn't really know what he did. I like knew what he did, but I didn't know how to use it per se.
yeah.
And so
Bro,
when
this-
you go up
this
against a
guy
JP
was
that
really
knows,
good with him. I
Yeah.
couldn't even get close. I didn't
It's
even know
annoying.
what to do.
But the cool thing is once you get close, like
Yeah.
it's bad for him. Like it's really bad for him.
I went up against a JP too, and like, it was another one of those things. Exactly what you said. He kept me at a fucking distance, and once I got in, I ruined that boy.
Mm-hmm.
That was
Got
one of
to.
my placement matches.
Because he only has essentially one reversal. So as long as you look out for the reversal, you're fine.
JP, beat. All right,
Bullshit
now.
is what it is. Fighting that dude. It's like SNK final boss character levels of spam.
That's true.
Yeah, that's very true.
Disrespect. Let's have a fair fight, he says.
Cap.
Proceeds to be the biggest douche.
Right.
All right, and so now on to the legal stuff. So this past week, the FTC versus Microsoft court hearing has been going on, and emails have been flying, words are being said, legalities are going about. Justin, how much of this did you read up on, sir, from the things I had sent you?
So I pretty much read every article you sent me. The Twitter, it didn't seem like it had a lot, but
It was
just had,
more of like moment-to-moment
notation.
updates. Yeah.
But yeah, like so I essentially read the
All of us play Coop.
Axios
The Axios articles. Okay.
yeah, the Axios article that you sent me, and then the which one's this one? Oh, that's the review. Which one's this one? The Polygon.
Okay. Yeah. So some base points from the hearing, because remember, this is the court hearing to see if Microsoft can continue to go through with their purchase of Activision Blizzard. And
It's 68.7 billion, right?
yes. And so if this hearing doesn't go their way, they have to pay a termination penalty fee of $3 billion to Activision,
Mm-hmm.
which sucks, because I want this, as I've continuously stated, I want this to go through.
Right.
But it's the other side of things from PlayStation that I find the most interesting. Because as much as a big deal Jim Ryan's been making about this, about how it's bad for business, how it'll do such and such, the gaming industry, blah, 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 internal emails from them kind of show that they're like, if it happen, we'll be fine. We got exclusives. Shit like that. From it, we also end up getting development costs from some of these games, too. So on Sony's end, we got that for Horizon Forbidden West cost about $212 million to develop over a 5-year period, and Last of Us 2 costing $220 million. Sony be spending big bucks on this shit.
God damn.
So supposedly, even if the UK doesn't go through, and even if the US doesn't go through, they can still. I think they can still move potentially to the European Union.
Okay.
And they would essentially just move. They would like essentially have like a site in the European Union where they can still kind of go through with the deal.
There's so many different factions for this, because it's been a year, a little over a year now since this deal went through, right?
3 years actually. No. You're right. A year.
Okay. So I don't know. This is one of those. Once again, it's one of those things where I don't think whoever wins out is going to be happy about it. But
Yeah.
I think one of these other articles, I guess, stated that one of the reasons why Microsoft ended up buying ZeniMax was because supposedly Starfield may have been a PlayStation exclusive.
Oh shit! No way.
Really?
Hey yo.
Yeah, let's see.
Like, it's so complicated. Right?
Yeah, let's see.
So like on the base, the base argument here is we're worried about Microsoft breaking monopoly laws, right? But when you really like stuff like this, when you get into the details of the messy back and forth, what they're putting forth, what they're actually saying, stuff like this, and the moves that they've been making, just like the Cinemax thing, for a while now, it all becomes way less clear. So I just hope whoever's dealing with it on the legal side kind of understands. Like, of course, it's a business thing. It's 100% a business thing. But gaming business is kind of fresh when it comes to this, opposed to other types of business.
A lot of the court hearing has been them trying to even just explain, like the FTC, like the people from the FTC, these different organizations don't quite understand what, like, they keep on saying that this deal could interrupt cloud gaming and everything like that when they don't really
exactly.
understand what cloud gaming
cloud
is.
gaming is,
Yeah.
So I don't want to run into another thing where it was like our federal courts trying to talk about TikTok, if you've seen any of those clips, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, so does TikTok access my Wi-Fi?
yeah.
Shit like that. Like,
Yeah.
yeah,
So
for a lack of better words, a bunch of fucking old people who don't know,
Mhm.
right?
so
In full
I've
detail what
I've
they're
seen those
ruling on.
clips.
Yeah.
So
as far as some of like the big stuff that's come from it, so one of the major things from the first day of the trial was from an email on Sony's end. So it says the first day of the FTC versus Microsoft hearing kicked off exactly as expected, Microsoft against Sony. We didn't even hit an hour mark before Microsoft's lawyer Beth Wilkerson dropped a bombshell email from PlayStation's chief Jim Ryan during her opening statement. The exchange between Ryan and Chris Deering, former CEO of Sony Computer Entertainment, revealed that Sony's PlayStation chief didn't really think Call of Duty would go exclusive to Xbox and that PlayStation would be fine. Quote, it says, "It's not an exclusivity play at all," said Ryan. "They're thinking bigger than that, and they have the cash to make moves like this." Ryan wasn't concerned about Call of Duty's exclusivity because he had spoken to Bobby Kotick, Xbox chief Phil Spencer, and even had reassurances from Microsoft CEO Satya Nadella. So
that is a pretty big blow in court, directly considering that the base of Jim Ryan's argument is they're trying to put us out of business
mm-hmm.
with these exclusives. If you're like on wax saying, "No, we'll be fine. We're not even worried about that," it's pretty much like saying, "Oh yeah, we're lying."
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know how well that'll be received, and if PlayStation has another argument other than being put out of business with exclusives, we'll see. But,
Yeah.
that's a powerful punch to the mouth as far as the courts go.
Let me see. Another section. Pete Hines, Bethesda's head of global publishing, appeared on the stand next to face the FTC's questions around Xbox exclusives. A core part of the regulator's arguments is that Microsoft previously acquired Bethesda and had led to games being locked on Xbox, so Microsoft could repeat their behavior with Activision Blizzard. Hines was questioned about his apology in an interview with GameSpot back in 2021 to Bethesda fans that won't be able to play Starfield on their PS5. It bothered me that they were upset, said Hines. I don't like it when other players are upset over something we do. So, more exclusivity plays, and then another big part of this too that they're thinking is that it's not so much the Activision Blizzard acquiring for Call of Duty, even though Call of Duty is a big property, the fact that they'd be taking over stuff like King as well. So that's Candy Crush money. That's all these other little mobile games that is generating profit. So it's a lot. It's a lot going on. And then also, apparently, it came out that few years back, Microsoft was looking to possibly acquire Square Enix. They were looking at Sega.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
That-
I forgot about that.
We knew they were looking at Sega. I think we were saying that.
Yeah, I
every
think
week
Sega
on
was
Yeah.
the
this
one that
podcast
we
for a
were
while.
for sure thinking about, but seeing Square Enix was in their sidelines is the wild
Yeah,
one.
that was the wild one.
Mm-hmm. Because as much as this acquisition would create so many different exclusives for Xbox, PlayStation themselves have been making not outright buying studios, but they've been making exclusivity deals with these places.
For a
Right.
long
Like
time.
before the Bethesda deal, both Deathloop and Ghostwire were PlayStation exclusives
Mm-hmm.
for that time. So PlayStation's been making their own moves that just hasn't been as
I feel
spectacular.
like if they had the money, they'd be buying people up.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like if anything, I could see PlayStation eventually going after Square. I could see that.
Oh, I would love that. I mean, might as well anyway.
It's like
And FromSoft.
FromSoft, I feel, can remain a free agent. I don't know, because FromSoft at the end of the day partners more with Bandai Namco than anything. Like they themselves are just a developer, not a publisher, so they always have to partner with someone. So whether it be PlayStation, Bandai Namco, Activision for like Sekiro.
Doesn't Sony also has like a long-lasting history with Bandai Namco as well?
Yeah, but
Ish.
Bandai Namco is kind of they go where they want to. There's plenty of games on Nintendo, on Xbox, and like they've never really, unless it's been some kind of exclusive title,
Mm-hmm.
like Bandai Namco's never really been it's only coming to this. And if anything, it's been for stuff like the Tales series. But even then, there's exclusive Tales games on Xbox. So, granted, it's back in the day, 360 was the Wild West, and anything could go anywhere. So,
Yep. That was also that was a performance thing, though, just because they were able to get their hands on a 360 before anything else as far as that generation went.
True,
So they
360 was
developed for
also easier to
360.
make games on.
Yeah,
Everything
they
came to 360.
it
Mm-hmm.
was just a availability thing.
Mm-hmm. So, yeah. but-
Tales of Vesperia, good shit.
Yes. So yeah, so it looks like the court hearing is going to still be going on until August 2nd. It looks like from what I saw. Like it's going to be going on for quite some time. Let's see. The FCC wants to. Oh wait. The FTC wants a preliminary injection granted to prevent Microsoft from closing the deal ahead of a separate legal challenge that's due to commence August 2nd. Oh, so they have something else coming up. Dope. The stakes are high. Microsoft has until July 18th to try and close its proposed acquisition. Otherwise, okay, so they have
That's
to.
when they're gonna. That's when they're gonna make the ruling. July.
Got
18th.
it.
Wait,
Dang.
when?
July
July 18th.
18th. So, yeah, man.
Yeah, so they have until then to present their case, and then that's when the judge is gonna rule on it. July 18th.
And so if the judge says no, is that the deal blocked for good? That's it?
Yep,
Well, not
well, it's in the judge's hands, so it's like it's either.
Yeah, if it's blocked, it wouldn't necessarily be for good. Like they would have to go through a whole bunch of other moves to try to get it like done, and they would have to appeal it and all that stuff. But
If this does get blocked, this creates a whole different issue.
yeah,
Yeah.
and especially because now they would essentially have a breach of contract and have to pull out of their contract, and so they would
Mhm.
have to pay Activision $3 billion.
Jesus.
Yeah. So with that, yeah, Microsoft has until July 18th to try and close its proposed acquisition. Otherwise, it has to pay $3 billion in breakup fees to Activision Blizzard to renegotiate new terms. The FTC isn't the only regulator trying to block the deal from happening either. The UK's Competition and Marketing Authority, the CMA, decided to block the deal in April, and Microsoft is currently appealing the decision in a case that will commence in late July.
And so if them and the European Union agree, then Microsoft can just like have one of their sites in the UK.
Let's
Or
see.
in the UK? Because the UK is not part of the European Union anymore, right?
No, but UK also have a court case with the UK. So if the UK is trying to block it right now, but if they appeal it and it gets agreed to, then they can just move site to UK.
So, we shall see. We shall see.
Forgot about that old Brexit.
Right.
Man, you know Phil Spencer's over here just like, oh man, I just want these
Right.
people to play the games, bro.
Right.
He's gonna go through a fucking Obama-like
No.
transformation.
Shoot, bro, you
need
could
to
you could see it after the
All
Kind of Funny interview.
grays- All the grays on his shit just start shooting out.
Mm-hmm.
All this stress.
Like even aside from this acquisition, like we now have a sight line of things that they have on the way. So it's just it's really going to be a matter of if it passes, cool, and how gung ho into Game Pass will they really go after this? Like that's the biggest thing, because at the end of the day, Game Pass is the biggest thing for them.
Yeah.
So
Game Pass is huge right now.
with everything being on Game Pass from that point, that that will change things for sure.
Shout out to everybody who be all like, man, all they got is Game Pass, when Game Pass is fucking amazing.
Exactly.
Right.
And just like, oh, are you stagnated by the option of choice, just like you are on Netflix? There's so much you don't know what to choose, and that's what
That
Game
shit be
Pass is.
So funny.
That
It'd
part.
be like, somebody's all like, man, I guess Game Pass is cool. I just don't feel like buying no Xbox. Me, oh cool, you got a phone?
Right. You got a computer?
You got a
Mhm.
tutor? What kind of TV do you
Do you
have?
have decent to good internet?
What kind of TV you got?
Right, bro.
So I'm hopeful for the future, but
Soon
we
enough,
will see.
somebody's gonna figure out how to get a Game Pass on a fucking Fire Stick.
Oh man,
Somebody
I
will figure
wouldn't
it
be
out.
surprised if somebody
Yeah.
hasn't figured it out already.
Yeah, somebody will figure
How
it
to
out.
sideload fucking
Yeah, Game Pass.
Stick.
mm-hmm.
You know, there's some geniuses out there.
Hey, honestly, because it can be run directly from a browser,
I mean, yeah,
It's right
technically.
there.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'm
it's right
pretty
there.
sure. That's what I'm saying. I'm pretty sure it's there already.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking people have put RetroArch onto the Fire Sticks.
Man.
That's why I bought one in the sale with.
Okay.
Hey,
I bought one in the sale with the
hey.
intention of doing it, and then I never
Hey,
did.
hey,
I
no.
never did it. Yeah.
We gonna bleep out that whole.
Yeah, just delete that
I
entire
never
section
did
out.
it. I never did it. I'm not incriminating myself because I never.
It's not
did it.
incriminating. You're
I bought the illegal
proposing.
thing, but I didn't use it.
I bought the Fire Stick. That's legal.
Okay. You had bad intentions.
You had
Yeah.
bad intention.
That
But
don't
you
matter.
Swear
What,
up and you swear
what
up
is
and
this?
down. You
What
never
is this?
did
Minority Report? I didn't
Nah,
do nothing.
bro.
I
didn't
thought
do
about
nothing.
doing. I thought about doing it. Y'all
This is
can't
rap
get me
snitch
for thinking
missions,
it.
man.
Hey,
You
the
telling on
few-
yourself.
I was about to say, there's a future that's gonna stop those bad
Yep.
thoughts. Oh, you
Yep.
thought about this? Take his ass to jail. Come on.
Yep.
I'll be out here, rap snitches, telling all their business.
Do you
Be
see
in
the
the
Star
court with your own
Wars?
Star
Yeah, I'm
Wars.
right here. Fuck around, get the whole label sent up for years.
Hey, we're the label, nigga. Don't do
We're the
Hey,
label.
we're the
nigga.
label.
Don't do it.
Oh,
Rest in peace,
but you-
NS God damn it. It's a
yeah,
good
for
song.
real.
But alright, but with that, gentlemen, any last things? Any last things?
Go see Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse if you haven't seen it. It is
I
an
have
amazing
not.
movie. Every young black man I know who's come out of that movie theater came out of that movie theater walking a little different.
Whoa.
I mean, that could be taken a bunch of ways, but I know which way you were trying to say it, sir. Cam just was nasty.
Yo.
Yes.
Cam was
yes,
just being
yes.
nasty.
Stop it.
Go see the movie.
Also, have a conversation with your friends about seeing the movie, because who knows? Maybe y'all saw different versions.
Right.
Right?
How many
Who?
versions of them? Like 20?
At least 11.
Oh, stupid.
Who knows at this point, right? Do we have a definitive answer of how many versions there
Mhm.
actually are?
No, no, that was
Sometimes
serious,
it's
Justin. Like, there are different
super
versions
small
of the
changes.
movies.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
seriously?
Yeah.
Yeah, we had this conversation. You weren't there?
Justin wasn't
I don't
there.
think
I don't
so.
think so.
Oh, okay.
Because I didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's multiple versions of the movie out.
It's like little shit. It's like there's little character changes, but there are
Little line
differences.
changes and shit like that.
I'm
yeah.
assuming that's purposeful.
Yeah.
Okay.
It was tiring and expensive, but yes, purposeful.
Oh, and apparently the kid, the 14-year-old child, who animated the
Oh, the Lego
trailer
Spider-Man thing.
with the Lego Spider-Man, who got hired to do the scene in the actual movie. Apparently, this motherfucker went and remade the entire movie with Lego, and I mean the entire movie.
That's impressive.
Shout out to him. Yeah, that's
Right.
impressive.
So
14-year-old, I
talented!
think he's
He's
15
so
right now.
talented.
Don't
Young.
you
I
just
didn't.
wish you had that much time on your hands.
Didn't know he was a young. Black
I wish I had
kid.
that much talent, dog.
He had little
Highly
black
talented.
excellence. I didn't know he was a little black kid.
Good on him. That's dope.
Yeah, for real.
Little black X.
Little black.
Little black
Little
excellence.
black excellence.
Bro,
Be-
there are certain things I see in today's time that still, like, to this day, I'm just like, yeah, you guys are amazing. Like, I don't know who you are, but you're amazing. Like, good
Isn't
shit.
that a
Like,
good feeling?
it is. It is. It's definitely a good feeling.
Especially when we're so used to being disappointed. It is good to look around and see something.
You ain't wrong.
I too am disappointed because yes.
Yeah. Hey man, I walk through life just disappointed.
Oh man, y'all some Debbie Downers.
Hey man,
Being-
if you
I'm
have
just-
no expectations,
I'm a realist,
you
dog.
can't be. I had no expectations. I couldn't be let down.
I am a realist, bro. Like I understand that horrible shit is going to happen to somebody, and they're gonna have to deal with that
Oh,
shit.
I'm
my
not a
God.
fucking realist.
Brother.
I look for the best in people.
Nah, I'm a
and I
realist.
swear to
Oh hell
God,
no.
Motherfuckers just be showing me their bad side.
That's
like,
what I'm trying to do.
Damn, bro. Like, you don't understand. I look at somebody, I'll be like, oh, I bet he's a nice dude. And then next thing you know, hard R.
He
Oh wait, come on.
Hey yo.
It's a stark jump, my friend.
Hey man. Hey
It's
that
happened to me before.
That's yeah.
Hey man,
He
that's why
said-
I am not an optimist. I look at everybody like they are an asshole until they prove me otherwise.
I thought you
Next
had
thing
something
you
nice
know,
and wise
hard
to
R.
say. It
Damn.
wasn't wise. It was bigoted.
It was big.
Mm-mm. Well, with that, we're gonna call it an episode. Thank
the heart on,
everybody
leave
who
off on the
came.
heart
Shut
on.
up. Thank everybody who came through for the live episode. Thank everybody who's been here listening. We appreciate you. Remember, you can follow us anywhere at Rusty Rupees or Rusty Rupees with 2 Y's on Twitter, because Twitter's some hoes. Who's extra hoes right now? I don't even know how long that man.
It's done, but
Twitter's
yeah, still.
fucking trash. Anyway,
Hoes with a hard ass.
Jesus. Yeah.
Oh, it is.
You could, yeah, we are here streaming Monday through Sunday over at twitch.tv/Rusty Rupees.
God damn, we
We
did
over here
some Monday through
patiently
Sunday.
waiting for an invite to the Sky app.
I know, right? You can follow me anywhere at XXShadowAkami, XX, Justin,
Roll Ninja 23.
Deontay,
13 cross, spell it out. Don't be lazy.
and Cameron.
Fly Richie, IE, no Y. Hashtag IndieWatch.
Thank you. Well, appreciate you guys, and until next time, stay rusty. Okay, bye.
Okay,
Okay, bye.
Coop, you asking hella questions while we were doing something else, bruh.
Bro, right? Like,
He's seen me load up the
I
episode.
see every message you're putting. I'm not answering any of them
I saw
while
the-
we were talking
Not
about
at
something
all.
completely different, my brother.
not at all.
To
We
answer
got
your
you, bro.
earlier
We'll-
questions, yes, Tekken 8 is going to be dope. Let's see, what were some of these questions? Let me see. Y'all play Street Fighter 5? Yes, it was ass.
Did we play King of Fighters?
Fighter.
Absolutely.
Justin did for a time.
We all like it. Justin is the only one who really got good. Darren's better than me. I think we haven't fought, but I'm just guessing.
And
But hey, we can still run it. I think I
Deontay
got it
turned on
installed.
Street Fighter. He was not going to fight you while we were doing a podcast.
Not at all.
I was
not at
just-
all.
So
He said, "You setting up a lobby?" No, not right now, nigga.
just for reference, in the beginning is what we call pre-show, right? So that's where we can talk, answer questions. When there's a countdown, that means that we're about to start recording like the actual podcast episode. So it's hard for us to answer questions unless they sort of like
Are very topical into the things.
topical and fit
yeah.
into what we're talking about. Then
No,
after we stop and do the outro, then we can answer questions again.
And
Yeah.
keep this in mind. This is just because we're still predominantly an audio podcast. If we do make the jump to making video our primary thing, we might be able to incorporate that in the future a little bit better. But for the time being, it's confusing for motherfuckers who are just listening.
The chat was dead, yeah, because everyone was watching the podcast. Like they didn't need to talk about it; they were just listening.
They put us on when they're fucking making beans and shit. In the kitchen.
Making beans.
Yeah, yeah.
Anybody
yeah,
out there right now, I do appreciate you, especially if you are making beans.
Yeah, man. Yeah, chat being dead, we don't really care about that.
Also, to answer
All I
an
care
earlier
is that my
question,
mama is proud of me.
to answer your early question, yes, we do like JJK. Did you know there's a JJK game coming out? It's going to be ass.
Oh,
It
that's
is
what I
gonna be
wanted to
ass.
talk about during the episode. I forgot.
Well,
about that.
it's
too
we didn't
late.
need to.
Yeah.
Talk about that.
Not
shit.
at all.
Okay.
All we were gonna do
All
is
I
be
was gonna
upset.
say is
Another-
dog on it. It's a
yet
2v2
another-
fucking anime arena fighter. Boo!
Hey.
The only thing that's gonna get me to play it once it inevitably comes to Game Pass is the fact that it's 2v2, and I'm gonna fucking team up with some Square, and that's about it. Like
It's the initial
that's the only
post
thing.
when Deso had put the initial artwork for it. It like had all the consoles it was gonna be on at the bottom, and I'm like zooming into the fucking fine print. I'm like, where is it? I was like, okay, PlayStation 5, Bandai Namco, damn it! I was like, where's Bandai Namco? Where's it say it? There it is.
Wait, is it
Fuck.
them?
Yes.
It is them, right?
Yes.
It's always Bandai Namco. It's always
that's
Bandai
not- that's not
Namco.
Before I
like-
saw the
it's
trailer,
like-
before I saw screenshots, I'm just zoomed in on fine print. I'm like, where is it? Who's making this? If it's Bandai Namco, damn it. And it, absolutely. These mid-ass fucking mid-arena fighters. But you know what? Juwan said it best last night. He's like, we're grown. That's why. He's like, if I was a teenager, I'd be hyped. I'd be all about it. I'm grown.
That's hella funny.
He's like, we know better.
Because he's not wrong.
We
Did
grew
that
up
new
in a
season start already?
huh?
Do what?
New
Starts
season of JJK.
next week, I think.
Next week, yeah.
I think it's
Yeah,
on the
the new
6th or the
season's
8th. Yeah.
Yeah, the new season of anime actually drops next week.
Oh yeah, shit, yeah. JJK and Bleach, I think, started next week.
Yep. Mhm.
Woo!
Oh, they're both next
Fuck.
week.
It is
Yup,
July.
Yes, sir. It is July.
Man.
We out here, boys. We about to be eating.
Oh man, I get to consistently watch Anime Game week to week. This season has been good, but I have also been very lax with everything. I'm just
I mean,
like,
I
let it
didn't-
stack up. Okay, Witch from Mercury, cool. I still need to just binge Demon Slayer. I need to watch Ranking the King still.
Oh,
I'm
that's
act-
right.
Actually, I'm
I
going
do
back
still
through
need to
Ranking
watch
the Kings right
Kings.
now. I'm going back through it.
I need to watch Doctor Stone too. That was this season.
Was it?
Yeah.
God, I
Dr.
feel like the
Stone was
anime just does
there
not
this
get talked
season.
about anymore.
It
After that
do- it
first, after
doesn't.
that first
Yeah.
season, just
The hype after the first season was
Hey,
done.
but
The last time I heard somebody-
Thing. I didn't hear anybody talk about Ranking of Kings this season.
I agree.
either.
Yeah,
I'm not
that's
saying
true.
anything against that either.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
true. That's
Like,
true. That's
I
I
true.
was-
found out why.
Oh no.
What you've been watching it?
No, I
Or someone
haven't.
said something.
Someone said something.
Hmm.
Oh no.
I was like, oh no.
I'll get to it.
Oh,
No,
that
no,
doesn't
no.
sound good.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
Imperialism.
Oh.
I'm playing that right now. That's just 16.
I'm playing that right now.
Yeah.
Yeah. Shout out to everyone who's
basically-
still here. And please, oh sorry, Deontay, real quick. Just know that we are going to be dropping the Sunday Streets today at 7 o'clock from 7 to whenever we finish. So
Pista. PST.
pista. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
Y'all have fun. I'm not coming today.
Oh,
Bitch.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm going to a comedy show.
No.
I'm gonna go
Oh,
see the guy
have
from
fun.
this. You know the dude from This Fool, the main character.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's here in San Jose, so we're gonna go.
Oh,
see him.
nice.
good shit. Also, I felt like you made it seem like when we were talking about it in the episode that you actually were going to be here tonight, though. So that's why that's why I kind of
never
gave you a
said
little
that.
bit of a side eye.
I just didn't want to say in episode I'm not coming and then start a thing while we were recording.
Smart
So
man.
I'm like, I'm not gonna. Yeah, I'm not gonna.
Smart.
Do that,
That was a smart decision. Damn you all the same, but smart. You played your cards right.
You lied to me.
He didn't lie. He actually never
didn't
confirmed
lie.
a damn thing.
Yeah, I
he
just
just he
stayed
was
quiet.
just he just omitted
Fuck you,
the fact that
asshole.
he was not gonna be there.
You asshole.
Yep,
You're
I'm pretty
such
sure the
a
show
hoe.
starts at 7, and my guess is that by the time I get home, y'all will be done. So
Yeah, probably.
if you're still on,
I mean,
maybe.
I
but-
mean, I don't know, man. Depending on how many people show up.
yeah, if it's still on, then I'll come on for sure.
but
Yeah, I'll be there. I'll be there tonight for a good couple matches. So I need to pick that 16 back up.
same.
Needs that.
Yes, sir. Sunday Streets.
Yeah, I'm gonna come. Still gonna hit Street Fighter and just be like, I have ascended. I have defeated Bahamut, and oh my god.
Oh my
What
god.
again?
68.
Cause we're edgy.
Because we edging.
We edging. I think I told Cam that when he was here. He's like, "That's why we do that."
Yes, that is why we do
He's
that.
like, "That's the lore." I was like,
That's
"Yep."
the lore. That is the lore.
Because I even
And-
said something when I heard it was 69. I'm like 60. When I heard it was 68, I'm like 68. Why did y'all not do 69? And no one said anything when I said it. And then yeah, Darren brought that up. I'm like, wow. Okay.
No, but the funny thing is, Cam, that was the conversation that was like unanimously had, like at the time of conception. Like we were all like 68, but why 68? And I think it was Jawan that was
No, it was that was Miggy, Poco-san.
like, "Oh, the Poco-san
Yeah,
said that."
he
Oh,
said we.
was
He
like,
said we edging.
"'Cause we edging."
And since he
that's-
said that, I was like,
that's the
"That's
lore.
it.
Yep.
That's
That's
it.
the
It's
lore.
the only lobby we're now going to because of this
Yep.
reason. 69 is too easy. That's for the normies,
That's for the normies.
the
68.
unlearned." But yes. All right. So with that, let's see. Could go ahead and call this a streamy stream until later on. Justin said 7 p.m. PS2, the Sunday Streets. We'll be right back here to throw the hands. And let's see who is streaming right now. Who's currently on?
Sounds like Katie's on Waterbox.
Let's see.
Not the water box.
Sir, that's the name.
That's the name.
of the
Trying to
person.
Sure.
find her number, bro. She's
Oh,
talking
God.
about
Oh,
it.
God.
What we gonna
Oh,
go ahead and
God.
shoot this radio right over? What?
Oh,
Thanks.
God. I hope they don't. No one, whoever is over here, doesn't say nothing about this to the person that we're about to
Appreciate
raise.
you guys. We will see you at 7. And until next time, stay rusty. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Water, bye.